listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session on the Nasty Table 12 gauge.
There was a tractor trail filled with expensive merchandise. We found your fingerprints on the steering wheel, across the side of it.
Call the airport. I'm sure they have footage of me at the airport.
Yeah, why are you wasting our fucking time, Vincent? They don't have any record of your flight, so stop fucking around.
Dr. Berkey! Vin is bad.
It's weird this time, because I really didn't do it.
Mosey my way to the side of the car farthest away from the entrance to the home. Lay down, kind of feel underneath the frame.
Fingernail kind of clips on something.
Pull it down to my person.
Box with a red blinking light, GPS tracking devices.
Alright, I'm gonna creep around to the front of the shed. Creep the door open.
I'm sprinting toward you.
Alright, fuck, go, 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 go!
I had an idea for a very, eccentric, does not seem like he'd be involved in Delta Green at all. But I just kept doing it on the car ride there, to myself, like a madman, and I was just like... Bring me your finest pot of mussels, please. And I'd be like, my compliments to the chef. Please send him out. I must speak to him. And they're like, he doesn't speak English. And I'm like, oh, 'tis a pity. I would have loved to tell him how delightful this pound and a half of mussels in a metal tin is. It's so good.
Truly is mind-boggling the fact that he has a alarm system connected to his shed. Perhaps he keeps things of great wealth and respect
I kept
therein.
I kept saying funnier shit. It was like...
The humor man.
Your microphone. Can I see it real quick?
This was my favorite. It was
I need to tell what I'm supposed to do here.
Alright, how about this? How about you unplug your mute switch and just give it to Daddy.
This was my favorite one. Was they say you marry at first for love and you're second for money. My fifth was mainly for the dogs. It was cheaper than hiring a dog walker.
Did we pass our stealth check or fail it?
Oh, you guys both failed your stealth check last session, so you can go ahead and mark that off if you failed it.
Let's go. I'm at 11, baby.
Everybody can go ahead and mark off their fails. Tyler,
Oh, yeah, just like mine.
Tyler, you fail anything last session? Let me get a recap of that last so who.
You want me to go first?
Let me get a recap of that last session, and yeah, you can go ahead and go first.
All right, so that's basically it. Yeah.
Please tell me you're not putting that in the echo chamber.
Oh, yeah.
Yards
It's
Pale Ale.
It's his echo chamber.
Oh, yeah.
You're putting Yards Pale Ale.
He's strong.
No, he's not.
To be honest with you, the glory of an echo chamber is that you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
He's echoing.
Because it's just a chamber that is just your own voice just echoing.
And comments such as that makes the echo ring even louder.
I'm just not...
I do ratings on all of them.
You want to put this one in there?
Look.
The craft beer Coors.
It's a
work out of your hands.
Coors.
Coors?
Yards.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No?
No. It's like Yingling.
Is it?
Dude,
Yards is a Philly brand.
If it has fucking Kyle Schwarber on advertisements, no, it's not craft. It's bulk produced.
It says pale ale though.
It is.
It's going in.
It's not craft.
But it is just...
It's craft the
IPA
same way
assholes.
mac and cheese
That's all it
is.
It's not
It's
craft.
craft with a
IPA
K.
Yeah. Looking over rocks in their front yard. Side yard. And I don't believe he finds a key or anything like that, like hide a key.
It was not a craft yard either. I just want to be clear.
Not craft yards? No, you can't.
Yards cannot be craft. It was a basic yard.
Yeah, then goes around the back.
Not one you'd echo to anybody.
No, I probably wouldn't even put it anywhere.
I feel like I missed something from the front yard to the backyard. Did I? Was it like a thing that happened?
It's that special spot right in between.
Yeah, the
that
perineum.
If you
You mean the taint?
the perineum.
The perineum. Wow. The meniscus. It was. He checked under the doormat.
Under the doormat. I'm not gonna lie, I was writing my vignette.
That's cool.
that special place right in between the front yard and the backyard.
Then they go in the backyard. They see the shed. Gallion opens the shed door and Darius comes out.
I was gonna say they got Darius in the shed.
What is this? I don't know.
You don't know Darius?
Darius.
Oh, come on.
Darius. What are you doing in the closet, Darius?
Go to bed.
Go to bed, Darius.
The best of Darius in the closet. This is on TikTok. I'm banned.
I don't have TikTok.
Darius. Near to us.
Darius. Darius. Why are you in my closet? Darius. Hey, Darius.
Like, bro,
How are you doing that?
This guttural.
he's trying to like contact Megatron.
That's my favorite. That's my fucking favorite. Dude. So, on a Tuesday, at an unknown time, in a cold, lonely prison cell, Agent Garfield, Vinny Valore, sits, trying to keep track of time, but it's slipping between his fingers. Maybe an hour, maybe two, maybe three pass before the door into this line of holding cells opens, and in walks a familiar face.
Oh, thank God.
A doctor, a lawyer, a studied man.
A doctor, a lawyer.
Anthony, for this table, can you please describe what Dr. Berkey looks like?
Oh, man.
On the spot, let's do it.
Can we get his voice real quick?
Stepping in with a resounding,
Are you alright, kid? Did they hurt you? Did they bang you up bad?
He looks like if you were to like bulk up and like fully tune out like fucking the dude from Jurassic Park, the old guy. but he's fucking jacked. Like he's just for no reason, he's just fucking shredded, dude. Like he looks like he could hold his own with like a man half his age.
briefcase in hand, he approaches your cell and almost shoves the detective back out of the door and closes the door, leaving just you and him between some bars.
Thank God.
Alright, you gotta run me through. You gotta tell me what happened. You gotta start from finish. What's going on?
Listen, I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about, because I just got back from a flight.
It's bad. Vin, it's bad.
I know it's bad.
They caught me up on all the evidence.
I know. I don't even know how the fuck they have evidence. I wasn't even in this state.
Alright. I'm gonna have to dive into this whole fucking shebang. But to be honest with you, it's not looking good, kid.
I need you to look at the chain of custody forms and everything, because this evidence is planted.
I will begin to take a look and dive in, but like I said, it's pretty cut and dry, bucko. You're telling me God's honest truth, and God's looking, and I know your mother's probably somewhere bawling her eyes out. So for her, for me, for the good man upstairs, you gotta tell me God's honest truth, Vin.
Yeah, you know how we do this. I always tell you what's going on.
I know.
And yeah, this is what's going on. They're fixing me.
I know. This is fucked up. They got the camera footage. They got your prints. When did they take your prints? Why are they in the system? We've always kept them out of the system. They're not there.
That's what I don't know.
Alright. What was you doing last night? If you weren't doing all that stuff, what were you doing?
I was coming back from Maine.
Alright. You talked to him, what'd you tell him?
Told him I was coming back from Maine.
What else did you tell him?
Told him I was out there for a funeral.
Funeral for who? They ask?
Yeah, the wallet that they found on me.
Yeah, Harold something. So you just... but that's the truth. You was out there for a funeral?
Yeah. He's not really too close of a friend, but I had to take care of it.
Bullshit. Why were you in Maine?
Alright, look. That part I can't tell you about, and that's to keep you safe.
Christ, Vin. Okay, whatever. But you was in Maine. You took that flight.
Yeah, and it's not connected to this in any way. It's literally just bad timing.
What the fuck? It's not connected. It's your fucking alibi, Vin. Of course it's connected to it.
I mean the wallet. It's not connected to this bullshit in any way.
It's tied to your alibi. It puts you in Maine, maybe.
Oh. Well, then, yeah.
Who gave you the wallet? Because then we can get with them. They can tell us, yeah, we gave that wallet to old Vinny boy. And then we can get this cleaned up.
You're not going to find these people.
Would you lift the wallet?
No. They're transients.
He just like stares at you, like mouth kind of open.
He's literally, I don't even know why I went out there, but just an old friend, and I had to fucking go out to see if he really passed. Went out there, just a bunch of fucking homeless people were his friends. They gave me his wallet. That's all they had left of him. I should have fucking thrown it out. I shouldn't have had it. Bad fucking timing. Rookie mistake.
He looks off in thought, kind of nodding his head.
Okay, alright. How can we prove that you were in Maine last night?
I mean, I thought for sure any federal property would have camera footage of me being on there.
Well, Vin, it don't. Let's get creative. Help me out. Walk me through your process. Did you go anywhere? Did you stop anywhere? Did you pick up some broad off the street that can tell them that you was there? Help me out, Vin.
Give me a second.
Take your time. I don't want to fuck you up. The cell in here is actually kind of nice. I'm not going to lie to you. I was trying to get you somewhere nicer, but this is what they got, and it's not that bad. You got a pisser, so count your lucky stars. Did you eat?
No.
All right, you want something to eat?
Yeah, give me something.
All right, I'm going to go to Popeyes. I'm going to give the district attorney a call because they're throwing a fucking book at you, kid. I got to figure out exactly what they're charging you with, and I'll get back. Same thing from Popeyes you always like?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
And he steps back out, kind of like walking with a swaggerish gait as he opens up the door, shuts it behind him, and walks out. Alone, again, in the cell. Back to Chicago. Turn of events has transpired in which the two of you are panicked. Still trying to find some sort of reclusive spot to hide within the golf course. Skittering across the street, scrambling therein, finding some bushes to crouch behind, giving a vantage point of the home. What do you guys do?
What the fuck was that, man?
Still from across the street, you can hear the echoing meow, 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 meow.
He had an alarm system on the fucking shed. I don't know.
Did we need to go in the fucking shed?
I was looking for a key. Fuck. What's gonna make a louder noise? I get it. The alarm. Yeah, I get it. But what do we do tomorrow? I didn't find a key under the car. The only thing I found was there's a tracking device on the car. What? There is a tracking device on the car. The ones they showed us in training. Is it one of ours? No, it didn't look like one of ours. It was welded. Well, that doesn't mean it's not ours. If it was, don't you think we'd know if it was ours? Do you think they would have told us that? Have they told us anything informative at this point? No, not really. Why else would they be tracking the car? I don't think we're tracking the car. I think if we were tracking the car, we'd know we were tracking the car.
Oh, fuck.
Police sirens in the distance, anything?
At this point, no. The alarm still going off. Same volume.
Can we see the house from our vantage point?
You can, yeah. But you feel well hidden where you are. You can see the same light that was upstairs is still on. The same light that was blinking from the downstairs window is still on. No other lights are on.
Did they not fucking move? What the fuck is that? What do we even see them. They're probably in the backyard.
Shit. We need to talk with Azil.
Wait it out. Wait it out.
The alarm stops.
They know something. They know something that we need to know.
You think A-Cell's withholding information?
Absolutely, they always are.
I don't think we're in any point to call A-Cell and be like, hey, you need to tell us what you know. You want to make that call, you make that call, but that's on you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the fucking laundromat then. Fine.
Let's just wait it out here for like a half hour.
I'm here. I'm not a fan of going to the laundromat.
Look, they know something that we need to figure the fuck out. If that thing's tracked, maybe his wife's in on something. Maybe his wife knows more. Do we need to whack her too?
No, that wasn't in the objective. If that was in the objective, it would be in the objective.
Fuck the objective.
What do you mean, fuck the objective? Why else are we here? It's bullshit. I'm sorry. I set off an alarm. I'm sorry. But I don't think this warrants us going to 8-Cell and being like, you tell us what the fuck you know. Like we're some big shots. This seems very fucking low level.
Low level?
He's a fucking... Who is this guy?
Well, apparently he's got all the fucking info.
What? You think he has more info than we have? You think they send guys like us to go and kill people that know more than we know?
Absolutely.
Who's to say they're not gonna send someone to fucking whack us if we fucking call them and act like we're these fucking big shots? You're crazy. We fucked this up and we're dead. We're dead either way. Has that not resonated with you yet?
Fuck.
Is this not clicking?
This is getting...
If it's not, I can break it down very, very simply.
This is getting more fucked than it
We
needs to be.
fuck up. If we fuck this up, either that guy's gonna kill us or they're gonna fucking kill us.
Jesus fucking Christ. Take a program point.
The light upstairs turns off.
Just waiting in the bush for time to pass.
10, 20, 30 minutes pass before the light downstairs, that flashing bluish light, turns off as well. A couple moments pass before the light upstairs turns back on again. Another minute, 2, before that light turns back off. No lights on in the house. At this point, we're looking at about, say, 9:45. Maybe more than that. I'd probably put it at 10.
Tomorrow seems like it's our only fucking shot at this point. We gotta do this.
We gotta get in the house. We gotta get in the house. That's the only way.
As soon as she leaves, but hopefully they thought it was just some fucking homeless guy.
Doesn't seem like... Maybe. I don't know. I just think we wait it out. We see if the cops come by. No cops come by. I assume no call. Let's give it an hour. Give it an hour. No cops come by. We leave. We come back tomorrow morning. Figure it out. I don't know how we're getting in that house.
Well, I guess my news story makes a little more sense with the robbery going on.
I'll take expressions I'd like to trap in a bottle for 500, please.
You know, you haven't had a lot of great ideas, but it gives a little credence to the initial reason why you were there, and I'll give you that. You think he let you in?
Fuck no, but... I mean, at least it jives with what the fuck is going on. We now have a story.
It cannot look like a breaking and entering. It cannot look like a breaking and entering. He either needs to let you in that house, or we need to get in without breaking anything.
You really want to go through the back door after we just set off the alarm in the back?
I'm saying tomorrow. Maybe the back door's unlocked.
Do I get it? All right. Let's go back to the fucking hotel.
Especially if you're at the front door.
Yeah.
I sneak around back, see if it's unlocked. If it's not, I go back to the car and you give me the word. I'll be in there.
All right.
Let's give it an hour. If no cops come, we go back to the hotel. Get some rest bright and early tomorrow.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Give it an hour, see if any cops show up. If they don't, we're leaving. We're heading back to the hotel.
10, 20, 30, 45, an hour passes. No police. No lights. 11 o'clock. Back to the motel.
Yeah.
What was the name of that hotel again?
4,768.
Is that what it was?
Maybe.
I was doing the cut it. Yo. Get him.
Back to the motel. Exiting the golf course, making your way back to your car. Getting in. And driving. Drive back is short, 15 minutes. Back to the motel. Back inside. Okay.
Kind of fucking weird that there were no cops that came. I mean, neighbors? Nothing? I mean, I know we're in Chicago. Maybe they're used to that kind of thing, but...
I think we got lucky, man. Just don't question it.
What do you guys do?
So, let me try and think of this story real quick. So, I'm a reporter for the Chicago Times. We got
Chicago
News?
Or Chicago News.
Chicago News. Fuck. Chicago News, and we got an anonymous call that there was another break-in alarms going off last night, and concerned neighbor wanted us to report on it. We're checking all the houses, you know?
Wouldn't even say a concerned neighbor. I would say another house had a break-in.
Yeah, and where does that tie into the alarm? Because, I mean, that...
Homeless seeking asylum, gunshots being tied to vagrants being targeted in the neighborhood, something like that. I don't know.
Alright, fuck it, I'll wing it.
I mean, if you want, you could probably go down to the office and print off some Chicago Times articles from the past couple weeks just so you have some frame of reference.
That would probably help.
Let's see what I can get. I'm going to go down to the... Is there a hotel office with a printer?
It's a motel, and no, unfortunately not. You can either have check-in with cash, no questions asked, or amenities such as that. Not both. What you get is a greasy old guy behind a counter reading a porno mag.
The motel has a printer.
It might, maybe in one of the back offices, but not for public use.
Can I go up to the counter?
Yeah. He looks up.
What do you want?
You guys have a printer on site?
Here, I got a printer in the back there.
Could I use it?
Roll persuade.
I'm going to use a program point.
Go ahead.
Let me use a program printer.
That was a good one, Ant. This has been an Ant moment, brought to you by Ant. And also, Sim's Snack Sticks turkey sausage. They don't look edible, but they're pretty good.
It's true. It is true. Dehydrated meat stick.
On the second roll, we got a 34 and a 40.
Yeah, I can let you use it. I just need you to print me out a couple pictures of Farrah Fawcett. You do that for me?
Like how she looks now?
Well, don't really make no difference.
Sure.
But yeah, just jump over the counter.
There's no door?
No, just jump. You gotta jump over.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over the counter.
Okay.
Roll athletics.
No. You just jump over the counter, and he kind of ushers you back into like a cramped office with like stacks and stacks of paper and different pictures that are printed out of Farrah Fawcett.
You just go ahead and sit down right there, and there's a computer.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I got some phlegm.
I'm gonna log on using my university ID and look at public archives of the Chicago News print articles from the last 2 weeks.
So Chicago News isn't like a real thing. You have a couple different, news outlets in the area, namely Chicago Tribune, Chicago Times, but Chicago News is not, that's not a...
So close.
That's not a newspaper.
All right, so I'm going to print off the last... I'll keep it short. The last 4 headlines of the Chicago Times, the Chicago Tribune, and the Neighborhood Watch subsets of both.
Okay, yeah, that's easy enough to do. You take the time to do that. I mean, honestly, to be completely honest with you, for, just general recent front page stories, it's like Cubs and, what's the hockey team, Blackhawks?
Yeah.
So, acquisitions, stuff like that,
What was the Neighborhood Watch?
Yeah, and the Neighborhood Watch is a little bit more specific, but nothing that really ties into this whole break-in thing.
Is there an author associated with the Neighborhood Watch articles?
Roll luck.
A 99 on a 47.
Would you like to re-roll for a permanent 1d6 loss of luck?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, you are going to lose 5 points of luck.
And I lose it first, correct?
Correct.
These are fucking not weighted, right? It's a 91 on a 42.
Would you like to re-roll for a permanent 1d6 loss of luck?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're going to lose 4.
What is that? 12 luck in the past 13?
Nobody uses them. When you need it, you need it.
Doing it because I love you. $52 on a 38.
Would you like to re-roll for a permanent 1d6 loss of luck?
I might as well.
Okay. You are going to lose 1.
You've already put so much in. How can you turn around now? Your win's bound to come.
I'm due.
Your luck's gonna
I'm due.
turn around.
Where's the picture of the guy with the pickaxe?
That's a 77 on a 37.
Oh, you're only one swing
Would
away.
you like to re-roll
Swing
for a
away.
permanent 1d6 loss of luck?
Yeah, I think I do.
You're going to lose 2.
What's your luck?
35.
Rolling bricks over there tonight.
Maybe switch the dice. I don't know. Or are those due?
They're due.
2.
So, there is, for the Chicago Times, all of them are written by a person named Kurt Jennings.
Making a note of that. And then I'm going to Google pictures of Farrah Fawcett.
Okay. Send next 50 results printer. How many do you print for him?
How many quick glance are hanging in the office?
There's a stack of them. Probably about 5 feet tall. Looking around the office, the more you look, pictures of Farrah Fawcett everywhere. Stapled to the walls, some on the ceiling tiles above.
I'm about to hit print. I stop and I go, he helped you out. Farrah Fawcett, 1984.
You get your results.
Print 25.
Print 25, send 25 to the printer. And what do you do?
Collect my papers, my little note that I jotted down. Take my stack of 25. Are they color or are they black and white?
They're color.
Actually, look.
Good.
I'm going to go up to the front. I'm going to put a stack in front of them. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, here, do me a favor. Put those on the stack that's in the office there. Just put them on top.
No. And I'm going to hop over the counter and I'm going to leave.
Walking out of the motel office. Gonzo, left alone. Or anything that you're doing specifically in the hotel room?
Throwing back
motel
on
room?
national news.
Okay.
Flipping channels.
Gallion, making your way back to the room.
Cracking the bottle.
What was the name of the reporter again?
Kurt Jennings.
Kurt Jennings, thank you.
It's a good reporter.
All right.
Kurt Jennings.
Put him down.
Did you look up Farrah Fawcett?
I love Kurt Jennings.
Get your hands out of your pockets. Hands on the table. Hands on the table.
You can, I told Tyler as soon as we got to this table, you can Google Farrah Fawcett, but keep your hands where I can see them.
He's over there saying it's for warmth. It's for warmth.
Itchy
Yeah,
spider
all
bite.
right,
Itchy
yeah.
spider bite.
He's like the groin's the warmest area on the body.
Call that pocket pool.
So, back in the motel room.
All right. I'm handing him the stack of papers that I just printed out.
I'm pouring him a glass of whiskey bourbon.
Yep.
I'm saying, Kurt Jennings, you are the independent reporter reporting directly to Kurt Jennings.
All right.
He's a Chicago Times reporter. He published every article that I just printed out over the last 4 days regarding the Neighborhood Watch. I figure it's about as good a cover as you're going to get.
Well, it's something. It's something.
Break-ins, shootings. Come up with something good. I'm tired, man. I'm stressed out.
This will take the edge off.
I grab it, take a sip, immediately kind of like choke and cough and go, oh my god, that tastes like shit.
It's called the shit.
Aptly named. I'm going to go to bed.
Hey, it's not bad, man.
I'm going to go to bed.
Closer look at the label reveals aged in a 20-year barrel.
This coffee tastes like shit. It is shit, Austin.
Bedding down for the night.
I'm just kind of looking over the news reports, and I text my girlfriend and just let her know I'm all right.
Delivered. No response.
If I wait like 5-10 minutes, no time passes, and see if oh god, what's your fucking agent name? Oh my god.
Nobody say anything. Are you serious?
From a blanket.
Glue.
Oh, Gallion.
Glass.
Fucking hell. I've just drew the hardest blank of my life.
Session 36, guys.
Check if Gallion's asleep.
Yeah. Seems to be.
Describe to me how you're checking to see if I'm asleep.
Just kind of glancing over and seeing if your eyes are open or if you're on your phone or anything, because we're in a single fucking room.
Me.
I'm heading down to the lobby area.
Okay.
Is there a payphone in there?
There is a payphone on the outside of the office. Yeah.
I call my girlfriend.
Okay. Dial in the number. Bring, 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 bring. Hello?
Hey, it's Johnny.
Johnny, what are you doing? What's up?
I just wanted to make sure you got my last couple texts.
No, I haven't gotten any texts. What number is this?
It's a payphone. Just wanted to be able to touch base with you.
Oh, God, thank you. Where are you at?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any texts, babe.
That's fucking wild. All right, well, just wanted to hear your voice and let you know I'm all right.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to sleep, okay?
All right, you have a good night, all right?
You too. I love you. I miss you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Click.
I wake up. Panicked.
Hmm?
I never checked the room for bugs.
Okay. Waking up, cold sweat, looking around, what do you do?
I'm looking around the room. What do I see? Where's he at?
Gone.
What the I'm losing my mind. I'm ripping sheets up. I'm checking the room for bugs the way I know how in my training.
Yep. Edges around where the wall meets the floor, looking around, still no idea where Gonzo is. Gonzo, you come back in?
Yeah.
The door opens.
Jesus, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Where were you?
Making a phone call.
To who?
My girlfriend?
Why?
Just letting her know I'm alive?
What? You can't text her?
Well, my other texts weren't going through.
What do you mean they're not going through?
Nothing's going through, dude.
That doesn't make any sense. Dude, we never checked the room for bugs. I'm going nuts.
Alright, I'm not.
Let me know when you leave, dude.
You were asleep. What the fuck? You want me to wake you up?
Yeah, I do. If you're going to leave the room, wake me up and let me know that you're leaving the room.
Alright. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but...
Dude, we just set off an alarm. Like, I didn't know if someone came by.
You'd probably be gone too.
Dude, I don't know. Help me look for bugs. Help me look for bugs. We never looked. We never checked this area.
Alright, relax, man.
We can't relax. Don't tell me to relax.
Searching the room, top to bottom. You guys are beginning the process. It's going to take you guys some time, going through, checking all the different corridors and different kind of stuff that you can look at. We'll jump back to you guys once you complete your search. We're back to Vinny. An indescribable amount of time has passed before your familiar lawyer re-enters with a box of Popeyes.
Here you go, kid.
Vinny grabs it and starts going ham on the Popeyes. What's the combo number?
6.
Surf and turf. Surf and turf box.
It's good eats, kid. Get it up, you. You're gonna need some energy. Listen, when you're done with that, we're gonna sit down and talk to these dickheads. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, we might be able to work something out here. Okay?
Yeah.
You gotta talk to them. I'm gonna tell you whether or not to answer.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds good.
But here's the thing. If I tell you to answer, Vin, you gotta tell him the truth. And you're fucking me up because you're not telling me the truth. But I don't care. You got your reasons. I understand it.
I'll do it. I gotta.
Now, what they think is that you lifted this 18-wheeler, gave all the cargo to somebody else off the fucking Hudson, and that you're working for someone. They want to find out who you work for. You don't fucking work for nobody. That's not a
right.
I know. Yes. So we're not gonna lie to them. We know what our story is. You was in Maine. Obviously, now I don't think we have any way to figure that out. But here's the thing. They got your fingerprints. They matched it against their database. And we worked hard. Your fingerprints were never in no database. But they were put in 3 months ago. And they won't tell me how. They won't tell me why. Did you get in any sort of trouble, anything like that your fingerprints will be in a database like that? Because if you did, you didn't fucking call me.
I don't think so. There's no reason. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Alright, who did you piss off? Because if someone's stringing you up like this, you pissed somebody off. You tell me who I gotta fucking put my thumb on.
I don't know.
Vin, there has to be someone. They're not picking some random fucking low-life scumbag like you in the middle of Hoboken to just pick on for fun. Vin, let's talk about this like fucking men.
Listen.
You're telling me pretty fucking fast, to be honest with you. It didn't even seem like you think about it. You didn't piss nobody off.
I don't think so.
Did you scratch somebody's car? Did you step on somebody's shoes? Did you fucking... I don't know, Vin.
No. Listen. If this is going on, a buffer period here might not be the baddest idea. What's the shortest you can cook this stint out to?
Finn, it's the book. They're throwing the book at you, dude. It's 40 years.
40 years? What the fuck?
I can cook it down to 20. I don't want to do that, but we can't beat this fucking thing. Unless we can prove that you wasn't even fucking there.
So call in some of the passengers. I remember where I sat.
Alright.
Somebody's got to remember me on that flight.
We gotta talk to him. We gotta buy us some time. I gotta talk to the judge. Because not only that, they're trying to expedite this whole fucking thing because it's open, shut, slam dunk. They want the number in their books that they got a closed case. So when we're done with all this, your court trial, your date is gonna be set pretty fucking soon. They're not gonna push it out to next month. They're not gonna push it out to next year. You're going to court if we go to court in like the next 2 to 3 weeks.
It's the only thing we got right now.
I guess. But
I know you're not a magician, just I know you're the best, so...
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna eat the rest of that surf and turf. And then me and you are gonna go in that room with those fucking cronies. Feed them a little bit of this and that. I'll tell you what questions to actually answer. Maybe that buys us some time. We can figure out the next step.
Sounds good.
Vin, I'm gonna be completely fucking transparent with you. Clear like a Ziploc bag, kid. It's never been this bad.
I know.
This is fucked.
I know.
I got you the sauce you like too.
Joe,
thanks.
Who's in your mind when you're picturing this character? There, you have a baseline inspiration for this person, and I need to know who it is.
I'm thinking about just if J.K. Simmons was like fucking just like a scumbag like lawyer who's like very like smart.
I love it. I love it.
What do you do?
I finished my Popeyes. Louisiana fast.
Finishing your meal. He didn't bring you a drink. It's uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
You push past. You've been through worse. You remember the septic tank.
Dude, Popeyes no drink is a felony in some states.
It is criminal.
Biscuit is crazy.
Oh, I forgot about the biscuit.
I'm gonna get one of these fucking jerk-offs to let you out, and we're gonna go talk to him, okay?
All right.
Stay strong. Stay smart. If you don't know what to do, just look at me.
Sounds good.
We're gonna work this out.
Roll human intelligence.
44 on a 12.
44 on a 12. You finish your Popeyes.
I have Popeyes in me. In my tummy.
I ate Popeyes. I ate Popeyes.
In my tummy.
Dr. Berkey walks away, opens the door, and steps out, and you're left alone. A few moments pass before he returns with the detective who was nice to you. They step up. The detective opens the door. All right, Vin, we're just going to run through a couple more questions, okay?
All right.
Walk by. He doesn't handcuff you as you're escorted back to the same room where you were asked questions before. Now there's 2 chairs on either side versus the first time you were here where there was just the one. You guys can sit down there. He doesn't handcuff you to the table, nothing like that, as you and Dr. Berkey sit down. A few moments pass before the other detective, Detective Park, also walks in. 2 of them saddle up across from you. The first detective, Detective Constantino. Finn, this isn't good. I'm sure your lawyer has talked to you. He knows the evidence that we have here. He knows what the count is. And we just need to know whether or not you did this. You're saying and you're adamant that you did not do this.
I did not.
Now, we're going to have to go to court. We're going to go through the whole proceedings. And it's not going to be great. This evidence is cut and dry. So we're giving you the benefit of the doubt to help us out here. So let's just enter imagination land. Completely hypothetical. Let's say you did do this. You're saying you didn't. I believe you. Let's say you did do this. If you did this, you weren't working alone. Working with somebody else, right? That just makes sense. So in this hypothetical situation, if you were to tell us who you were working for, who you were working with, whatever the case may be, that's a situation where we could lessen the sentence. That makes sense, right?
I hear what you're saying. And if that were an option, I would gladly tell you. Thing is, not an option. Because I didn't do that.
Right, because you were in Maine.
That is correct.
And that guy's wallet that you had on you, he passed. Somebody gave you the wallet, which, we're not able to confirm. I mean, you can tell. This is not, from my point of view, I'm looking at this completely objectively, just the evidence that's at hand, because that's how we solve cases. It's just based on evidence.
Right.
Would you convict you based on the evidence at hand?
I suppose I would have to go to court.
How do you think that's going to fare?
You don't have to answer that, Vin.
I'm being honest. Thinking about it completely objectively. You know what evidence we have. You know what's going to be presented to you. Vinny, you're facing 40 years. Maybe more.
All right.
And that's something you're comfortable with? There's no other option here that we can explore? Because if you really didn't do this, I don't want you to go to prison.
Well, that's why someone on the plane had to see me.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident in that. I'm pretty loud.
We don't even have you on the plane, Vin. And it's also not our job. So when we go to court, I'm sure your lawyer can do that for you. But unless you have something that can help you out right here, it's 40. Door crashes open. Suited man walks in. Detective, I'm sorry, this interview's terminated. DIA, CIA, prio list, red tag. Memo just faxed in this morning, and the detective, furious, confused. Chief, this wasn't in his file. This is nobody. The guy in the suit, it's a fuck up. I got Washington threatening to burn us. He's free to go. Get him out of here now. Get him out of here now. Dr. Berkey.
Yes. Thank God I knew it.
Dr. Berkey.
What? What's going on?
Hey, Doc. Thanks. Just thank you for buying me a little time.
You're buying me a drink, kid. Let's go. Get the fuck up now.
Stepping up, turning around past this suited man, Dr. Berkey kind of pushing on your back as you step out, and you see behind this suited man sitting in the hallway, Agent Avery, who gives you a nod and just kind of motions on past, and Berkey pushing on your back out towards the room you were in. You get your belongings, you check out, and you step out into the sun. You and Berkey standing outside.
You want me to call your cab or something?
I think I got it from here. Listen, I owe you.
Knowing that whatever's going on with you, I think you might owe me a lot, and I might be calling in some favors.
But listen here. Get the fuck out of here.
Vin, you in whip, bro?
It's deeper than that. Just get the fuck out of here. You don't know nothing. Okay?
All right, call me if you need me. Love you. Bye.
Runs off.
Who knows?
Back in Chicago, you guys wrap up your search for bugs to find nothing.
You alright now?
Sweating, I'm out of breath. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. I pour myself another glass.
Okay. Back to sleep, both of you?
After my glass, yeah.
Okay. Going to bed as sleep takes you. The sun rises with no alarms set. Look to the clock. 7:30. I would say the first to wake up would be Gallion, just based off of your regular schedule versus a pilot.
Wake up, look at the clock. Shit. We should have left earlier. Fuck. Get up out of bed. Shake him awake. Yo, wake up.
What?
Wake up. Yo, it's 7:30. We never set an alarm. We gotta get moving. Like now.
We got like 45 minutes before she leaves.
We gotta get ready. We gotta come up with a plan.
All right.
Get dressed. Get ready.
Can I get some coffee first?
I pour him a glass of whiskey.
Even better.
I hand it to him. I go, there's your coffee. Get up.
All right.
Do you drink it?
Yeah. To take the edge off.
Tricking it down as you guys rise.
Yeah, start packing up.
Okay. Packing up. Check out at 11 o'clock.
Leave the key. I imagine it's one of those key cards.
No, it's a key.
Leave it on the...
you guys are paying in cash. They're the dirtiest motels you've ever been to in your life.
Is my revolver still on my person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say you would sleep with it, like, near you.
Okay. Back in the waistband. And in a rush. Heading down to the lobby. I'm stressed out, but I can't let this one go. As we're walking toward the lobby to hand the keys, I'm going to turn to you and I'm going to whisper in your ear. Farrah Fawcett. And I'm just going to kind of motion my eyes over to the desk.
Okay.
Walk.
You're just checking out.
Yep, thank you for the keys.
Oh, thank you.
And I look across the desk, I guess.
Look across. In the doorway behind him, you see pictures of Farrah Fawcett stapled to the walls.
Thanks for what you did for me last night. I appreciate it.
I'm moving.
I just give him the dirtiest side eye on the planet.
Just moving.
Okay, have a nice day. Yours is welcome back to the motel. 646,948 million. Whenever you guys want, come up in here again. Thanks.
Take it easy, boss.
All right.
You let me use this printer. The only stipulation was that I printed them pictures of Farrah Fawcett.
And I just start busting out laughing outside.
Back in the parking lot, back to the Corolla.
Yeah.
Yep. Hop in. You have the keys. Get in the car. So, remember, you're an independent reporter reporting directly to Kurt Jennings.
Chicago
Times.
Got it.
You also do side work for the Tribune. This case, what you're asking questions about specifically is on behalf of Kurt Jennings.
You got it.
Let's go.
Making your way directly there.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys pull out. Drive over to his house to see the red Honda Odyssey still parked outside. What do you guys do?
Shouldn't she have left? Or are we early?
Shit.
Consulting your notes for the timeline, interrupted by the front door opening and a woman walking out carrying a child. She's dressed in similar clothes as last time as she makes her way to the Honda Odyssey. Opens the door, gets in.
Fucking great. All right, give it like 10, 15 minutes just so she's out.
All right, you're going to the door. You're following up. There's been shootings. There's been break-ins. I don't know, come up with something. There's,
Concerned neighbor?
eight vagrants who have been shot in the area as a result of breaking and entering. Something like that. Just get your foot in the door. Be smart about it. Have an idea in mind when you go to the door. You keep him distracted. Get inside. I'll check around back. If shit hits the fan, I'm sure I'll hear it. I'll find a way in.
Go to the left side. There's no windows there.
All right.
Honda Odyssey pulls off.
Waiting out, listening to NPR for 10 minutes, just kind of collecting my nerves.
Okay.
Beads of sweat starting to accumulate on my hands.
Yep.
All right. Now's as good a time as ever. Get to the side of the house, and then I'll walk up.
All right. Get out. Quietly, vehicles left at this point. Positioning myself on the side of the house away from the windows.
Trying to avoid the windows on your way there.
Yes.
Roll stealth, and I'll let you roll it.
39 on a 12.
Okay. You're able to maneuver your way in a form that you believe is well hidden.
Well, we were...
It's easier.
I was going to say, we were on the side of the house that wouldn't have the windows in the first level where he would have parked down the street. So
You're assuming that the only vantage points are from the house itself.
Fair enough.
But you make your way there.
Okay.
Up against the left wall of the home.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I hop out as soon as I start to see him get close and start making my way towards the front door.
Okay. What's on your person?
I have my gun, but I have it kind of situated where it's concealed carry, right? So
inside waistband?
Yeah, inside waistband.
Okay.
The holster, one of those quick release holsters.
You don't have a holster. Fuck. Never established it. I can't make it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, waistband it. Yeah, and just start making my way to the front door. Still clammy hands. A little nervous, knowing last time.
Okay. Up to the front door, what do you do?
Just looking over my notes. I have a notebook in hand, just ready to kind of pencil things down. Kind of at my side.
You see Gonzo approach the front door. Gallion.
I kind of peer over. Oh, fuck.
For the listening audience, please.
I just mouthed the words to Agent Gonzo. The meth? Question mark.
Fuck it.
No. I start moving back to the car.
Okay.
And I'm doing this.
And I kind of click the unlock button on the keys.
Okay. Yep.
Run back. Grab the supplies. Try to get back into my initial position.
Okay. Roll stealth again.
Come on, baby. Yeah, 56 on a 12.
Rolling bricks tonight.
They're really not that bad rolls. I'm just that bad at stealth. Like a 56 is not an objectively bad roll.
So now, what are you grabbing? Are you grabbing the meth, the syringes, the pan, and a lighter?
Yeah, and I imagine it all kind of fits in the pan.
Yeah, easy enough.
Okay.
Wait for him to get back into position, but I'm kind of just listening. I'm looking at the front door, just kind of ready.
Yeah. He's back in position. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door?
All right, consulting my notes real quick and ring the doorbell.
Ding dong. Moment passes before the door opens.
Can I ready something?
Talk to me.
I hear the doorbell, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I am listening as attentively as possible to if I hear the door open, which is when I want to start moving to the backyard.
Okay. Yeah, when the door opens, you'll move to the backyard. The door does open, and you begin making your way to the backyard. The door opens to reveal the person you are led to believe is Charles Winston, looking out at you.
Morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Good. You were the guy who was here yesterday, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to follow up on that. My superior, Kurt Jennings, I work as a private reporter, couple different news networks. The Chicago Times and then the Chicago Tribune is somebody he works on for. He writes the neighborhood watch reports.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about break-ins or something the other day, and it popped in my head.
Yeah. Have you seen anything?
Yeah, there was
Anything
something
else?
last night. That's why I'm like, I remembered you coming in the other day, and then this whole thing happened, and I wish I would be able to get in contact with you. Yeah, something happened last night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you mind giving a statement?
Yeah, you want to come in? I just made a pot of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, come in.
And I put the notepad in my back pocket for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of have my hand closer to the gun.
Okay. Gallion.
Checking to see if the back door is unlocked.
Okay.
Can I see the back door from the front door?
Subtly.
No, you can't see the back door from the front door.
Okay.
Subtly. Like,
Okay.
just, I want to see if it's a knob. I want to see if I can twist the knob.
It's one of
If
those
it's a
sliding,
If
yeah.
it's a sliding, I just want to kind of
Pull it a little bit.
tiny little bit.
It is locked.
Okay.
Gonzo, he kind of ushers you in, and he points over to a table. Yeah, just have a seat. I want to tell you all about this because I was digging around. It was like a whole thing. You want a cup of coffee?
Please, you have cream and sugar?
Yeah, I got it. I'll grab it for you. Just have a seat.
All right.
What was your name?
It was Jimmy.
Jimmy. Okay, yeah. Have a seat. I'll be right back.
I'm going to pull out my phone. I'm going to shoot him a text. All caps. Curtis Jennings. Space. Back door is locked. Say the word.
Okay.
And then I'm going to position myself to the side of the house again.
Okay.
And I kind of... He's Thomas Meyer in the kitchen.
Thomas Meyer.
Wow.
I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with names.
Charles Winston.
Thomas Meyer. Who is he?
Oh my god.
He was last.
Here we
was
go.
last
president.
That was like a whole opera ago. That was so last opera. I feel like I should remove a program point for saying that.
So he returns pretty quickly and steps up with a cup of coffee, puts it in front of you, cream and sugar, and he sits at the table across from you. But it's like a short table, so basically like maybe 2 or 3 feet between you.
I put the cream and sugar in there, a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar, but I don't actually take a sip. I just kind of start stirring it and hold it kind of at the ready.
So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it was last night. I just kind of heard the alarm to my shed going off.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get a good look at anybody?
No, I didn't see nothing, but I just kind of, it was weird. Usually I leave it locked. Maybe I might have forgot or whatever the case may be, but yeah, it was just, I've never had the alarm actually go off on it.
Is that like I know we briefly went over this, but is this the first time that's ever happened in this area?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say personally, yeah, I mean, we've never really had any kind of break-ins or anything like that. I got a gun pointed at you under the table, and I want you to take your gun and put it on the table. It's a double-barrel shotgun, and it's pointed right at your fucking dick. I'm gonna count to 3.
I put the coffee down, and then grab the gun, or raise my waistband and show him, and put it on the table.
With a resounding click as it hits the table. Now, I followed you guys to your motel room last night. I watched you sleep. But I didn't hurt you at all. I'm a reasonable person. Because I know if I kill you, more of you is going to pop up. And I know your buddy's somewhere around here. Whether out front or out back. Just like last night. So I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And if it's not the right answer, I'm going to pull this fucking trigger and blow your dick to smithereens. Are you a reasonable person? Jimmy?
I'd say so.
Okay. And who do you work for? Jimmy?
I think we both know the answer to that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So why do they want to whack me now?
Now? You part of it?
For a long time.
You know, this keeps getting more interesting the more I do this. And I'm relatively new to it all.
Well, it gets interesting until it's not.
Out back, Gallion. What are you doing?
Did I get a response to my text?
No, I don't think so.
How long's it been?
Minute?
There's no windows on this side. No, I'm waiting on the word. I sent him a text. I don't think a minute's a crazy amount of time.
So what are you? Straight from ACEL?
Fuck no. G.
G? Yeah, I worked with G in the past too. I was O. Oscar. Why do they want to kill me?
You know how these go, man. I'm a peon here. I wish I could tell you, dude. We, had another one recently. Similar situation. SL.
So, I'm gonna ask you not to kill me. What I would like is to just kind of pick up and go somewhere far away.
Wife and kid? Take them with?
That's the goal. But, seeing as you're a reasonable man, I was wondering if you would be privy to such a suggestion. I'm a good person.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you know?
Everything. It's probably the only reason they kept me alive. I got it set on a dead man switch. You kill me, the story goes public. I've been working with my publisher. He doesn't believe me, of course. But everything. Every operation from beginning to end. All the stuff I did and the stuff I didn't want to do and how they hunted me. And I guess they found me again, so...
And I'm sure you know, regardless if this goes public, we keep you alive or not, they're still going to be coming after you.
That much I know. Unless they think I'm dead. So, reasonable Jimmy from G-Cell. How does that work for you?
I'm a reasonable man, like you're saying. How do we fake this?
Well, I don't know. Burn the house down. Body's not findable. Tell him you dissolved me in acid, maybe. We used to bury people a lot. Burial at sea. That could work. Well, I'm not sure. I'd like to leave that to you to figure out.
Being a operative. Got any bodies around?
Not nearby. I haven't worked in a while. But listen to me. They're coming for me today. You know. They'll come for you at some point. It's just how it is. I don't blame them for it at all. But they asked me to do too much. Kid, it's a lot when you get to that point. Yeah, I want to tell people. I do. About all of this. They deserve to know. You know what the cost of their safety is. The fucked up and twisted things that we have to do day in and day out. Us. But my wife. My family, it's not worth all that, I don't think.
Personal question. What makes it worth it?
Nothing. You should get out of this as soon as you can. I mean, if you said you're just starting out and you're early on your career, you can. You should. As you get older like me, have too many skeletons in the closet and in the graveyard. and they catch up to you.
I'm gonna text my partner right now and tell him to take the car and drive it away. You're free to watch it go, but I wanted to let you know what I was doing.
I can see it right out the window behind you. And reasonable, Jimmy, from G-Cell. If you reach for that gun, you're getting shot with 12 gauge.
Understood.
What do you do?
Grab my phone, and I text Gallion. Take the car, and keep driving.
Gallion, you get a text.
What's it say?
Take the car, and keep going.
He's in trouble. I'm going to the front door.
No, never mind. It'd be too much.
What do you do?
Did he leave the front door unlocked?
You reach for it and the door is unlocked.
I'm opening the door.
You hear
softly.
Roll stealth.
4. On a 12.
No fucking way. The first time all fucking night.
Bad.
You open the door quietly. Creep around the edge of the door frame to see, and you can see it because this table has no tablecloth, Charles Winston sitting at the table, sawed off double barrel shotgun in between his legs, pointed across the table. You cannot see Gonzo, but you see this and he does not see you. What do you do?
I'm pulling out the revolver.
You pull it out.
How far am I in feet from Charles Winston?
5 yards.
Will my stealth roll carry to moving about a yard at least to a point where I might be able to see Gonzo?
Yeah.
And I notice that the shotgun is pointed at Gonzo.
Edging closer, you can see the edge of Gonzo's face. You see his 1911 on the table.
My heart's literally pounding. Gun pointed at my partner. I'm moving. I'm shooting this dude in the temple.
Roll firearms.
Hold on. I have firearms training.
Sure.
Sure.
What does that give me anything in this instance?
In this instance, all it does is whatever you've had added to your firearms. Program points, anything?
I'm gonna use a program point. I have to. I can't roll better than what I just rolled. I'm sorry. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
But I will roll again.
Sure.
I rolled a 10, which is technically 100, which would be a crit fail.
No, 100 isn't a crit fail, but no, wait.
It's 10. It's a 10.
It's
just
a
a
10
10.
and a 0, so it'd be a 10.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 10 and a 1.
Okay. I'm going to describe this from Gonzo's point of view. Gonzo, you watch as quickly, confidently, and swiftly Gallion enters from stage left with a revolver pointed directly at the head of Charles Winston, pulls the trigger with a resounding bang. His temple spews a shot of brains and blood. As he falls, he squeezes the trigger, sending a shot blasting towards you as he was falling, scraping the side of your leg. Gonzo, you're going to take 6 points of damage as buckshot embeds itself in your calf.
Fuck!
2 gunshots ring out, your ears ring, and it is put with a cherry on top as you hear a baby begin to cry from upstairs. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
There were 2 kids? She left with 1.
Thank you for listening to this installment of 12 Gauge, a Nasty Table production.